Okay. So, episode 1, I guess. I don't even know if this is going to be more episodes because of how fucking long it took for us to, like, actually record, and we'll sit down and, like, decide on a fucking date. But
I think we'll make it. I think we'll make it like a seasonal thing. Each new season
is each month.
Exactly.
It's each month. No. It's once a month. Okay, that's not horrible.
No, so we're doing a fall season.
Okay.
Right now, and then we'll do a winter.
And
because
then
the most traumatic shit happens in December.
And okay, yeah.
Everybody gets with their family.
Mm-hmm. And then an argument ensues. And then just shit happens. Anyways, so I guess the premise of everything is I didn't even think of starting a whole podcast with you.
This is my idea.
It was your idea, and I was like, fuck it, whatever. We'll go with the flow of whatever is happening. But I guess the premise of the podcast is that we just started working together, and now we're starting a podcast for whatever reason.
Yeah, why not? Because
of the conversations. Honestly, if it was my way, and I had like all the money in the world, I would have 2 cameras set up at our desk, so that I could go back and forth. Because the conversations that I feel like we'll have on the podcast is the conversations that we would have at our desk.
And the problem is, it would be funnier if it was at our desk because, somebody would be walking around the corner nagging us.
Yeah.
And then we'd both look at the camera like as if we were in the office.
Yeah.
And then we'd be like,
this bitch.
This fucking bitch. I think I already do that.
Yeah,
like,
I do that. I either look at you or an imaginary camera.
But that's why I thought it would be a good idea to do this podcast because I've been working here for 2 years. And I have not had a conversation this deep with anybody in here.
Coworkers? Really?
In this office?
Not even.
No.
Really?
Like, we talk about, like,
deep ass
guy
shit.
problems and stuff like that. I mean, she's, like, married.
Anyways, so basically the overall premise of the podcast is that she's been working here for 2 years. I just started 6 months ago, and now we're just getting to know each other. So that's overall what's happening. I asked her, I was like, oh, so, like, what would be the premise of it? And like we were just like, oh well, let's just get to know each other, I guess. But I feel like we haven't, not that we haven't, but like it's kind of we're like, oh yeah, we'll save this for the podcast, and then we end up telling each other anyways.
Yeah, we're like, oh, I'll save it for the podcast.
I'll save it for the podcast.
But I said that like we say that like every day.
We say that every day, and then nothing happens. And that's the shitty part about it, is that like nothing comes from it.
Yeah.
But now we actually had time to like sit down and record one episode, and then we'll figure out the next episode whenever the fuck that happens.
Yeah, the next episode will have a sushi bake involved.
Oh, it could be the seafood boil. There you go. See, it could be. We can meet up before the Christmas party. For work?
Oh, no, we gotta do it after the Christmas party because we're gonna be drunk off expensive wine. No, dude,
we're gonna go to we're gonna find an obscure corner in our boss's house.
Dude, you haven't seen her house. It's hella rooms.
Yeah.
Hella fucking rooms.
You think she'll know us we're gone? Do you think if we hide in her wine closet, she'll know?
The wine closet's like the main part of the house.
Oh fuck, okay.
No, like her.
I'm jealous that she has a sunroom though. I've always wanted a sunroom.
My family we have a sunroom.
Oh, how fucking.
It's kind of nice. One time, okay, dude. All right, let me start the story off. So like we have this neighbor, and I think, I mean, as a kid, like this kid was a little off, just a little bit. But we were friends with him. Like we hung out with him and stuff. Cause remember I told you I was in a playgroup?
Yes.
He was in the playgroup, and he hung out with my brother.
Yeah.
So, like, one time, like, me and my brother were, like... So, the way that, like, our house is set up is, like, it's our backyard. Our sunroom, like, faces the backyard. And then my parents' bedroom, like, is also facing the backyard.
Right.
And it's, like, a 2-story. So, like, me and my brother are in my parents' bedroom, and we're, like... yelling out the window and like waving at him and like because he like wants us to come outside because like we also had like a fence and the fence was broken and we can go through each other's backyards through the fence. So one time we're like yelling at him and we're like playing around with him. And he's like, come outside right now. Like, he's yelling at us, and me and my brother are like,
fuck you. Yeah.
We're like having a good time and shit. And then he starts throwing rocks like at the window. He's like throwing rocks. And then like he throws a rock and it's like hitting our sunroom.
Right.
And like, so we're like, oh, whatever. Like, my dad was like, oh, you guys need to stop, like, whatever.
Before he cracks a fucking window.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So we're just like sitting there, eating dinner.
Mm-hmm.
Bam, out of nowhere, the fucking like sunroof like shatters.
Out of nowhere?
Out of nowhere.
Was he still throwing rocks after you guys left?
But I think it was just like the pressure, like whatever it was, like it shattered. And then my dad was like, oh, hell no. And like, he walked over to my neighbor's yard. Dude,
Bro.
There are so many stories with us and that specific neighbor and my dad having to walk over to the house.
Dude, your dad's low-key a narc.
No, because we weren't gonna pay to fix that.
But also, you were like provoking the motherfucker too.
Relax, bro. No, bro. Like,
it wasn't my fault.
No, like,
that's not my wallet.
He knew not to throw fucking rocks.
Okay, but you just said you and your brother were like
yeah, but you don't throw rocks, bro. You just start yelling like, "Come outside!" You don't throw rocks.
What if he had anger issues and you didn't know? That was your discovery to him having.
My discovery is that he was definitely
fuck
on the spectrum.
Okay.
I think, but it wasn't like we knew how to handle the kid. Like, it wasn't like we were doing something that was like bad. But he should have known not to throw a rock.
Should have fucking known.
We were old enough.
How old were you?
I want to say maybe I was like in third grade.
Okay, you know, that's
old enough. He was my brother's age. Me and my brother are 2 years apart, and I'm 2 years older than him. Old enough.
No, I don't think so. I don't think so.
Whatever, his parents paid for it.
Okay. Did he get an ass whooping because of it, or what happened?
Oh no, his parents were like, oh my god.
They killed him.
No, they were like one of those people that would give him like, you know when like all the kids get candy and then this one kid was just eating spinach? Like, they were those kind of parents.
They were the boring parents.
They were hella like, you need to do your homework. Like, it was really bad. So like
Gotcha.
Yeah, he definitely didn't. He probably got a stern talking to. Like a really stern one. A stern
one is crazy.
Yeah.
Thank you for sharing that. I really appreciate that. That sounds very... I feel like if that happened to me, I'll blame myself for the rest of my life. Mainly because I was provoking.
We didn't kill anybody.
No, I know, but like that's huge. A fucking window broke.
Dude, that's kid shit. You heard this story. You've heard these stories.
I've broken a sink one time when I was in Mexico.
What?
So I don't know why, but for whatever reason, I was like, oh, I want to like see myself in the mirror, right? And this was in Mexico. I can't remember why I wanted to see myself in the mirror, but I remember that I guess it wasn't fucking sturdy enough. So I went to like climb on top of it. So like I hoisted myself up on the sink, and then I like was looking at myself like this at the mirror, like making fucking stupid faces and shit.
Oh, shit.
And then the fucking sink collapsed.
It got disconnected from the walls.
Yes. It collapsed, and my grandma came in. Oh fuck, my grandma came in to translate from Spanish to English. She was like, "Why the fuck did you do that?" And I was like, "I wanted to see myself in the mirror." She was like, "There's a fucking mirror in the room that you can go look at yourself in. Why the fuck do you need to look at the one in the bathroom?" And I was like, "I don't know, I just wanted to see myself."
No, you know,
she fucking yelled at me. My grandpa, God rest his soul, came in and he was like, "Fuck," like he was pissed.
No, but you know what's funnier than that? It like makes sense because it was like on the wall. It was probably old, but like it was hella funny because my friend went on this like boat, and like they said like if you break anything on the boat, you gotta pay for it.
Right.
And it was like a party.
Right.
So like my friend like sends me a text and they're like, "Dude, somebody broke the sink on the boat. Like I had to fix it." And I'm like, "Okay, like what's it look like?" Mm-hmm. He was like, "How the fuck did this happen?" Dude, I'm thinking like the same thing. Like the sink got like disconnected. Yeah. Bro, there's just a hole through the sink.
That's like funnier than the hole.
That's funny. But I'm like, How, like...
Who the fuck does this shit?
Like, did you put your hand... Did you punch the sink?
No,
Like,
sinks are sturdy. So how the fuck did you...
No, but like...
Was it like a firecracker that they lit
never
off?
touched the, like, inside of a sink. Like, I cleaned it, but, like... You're not cleaning
No,
the
I was
inside
holding
of
the
a
outsides to hoist myself up.
No, but that makes sense.
You know what's crazy is that I was staring at myself for a good 3 seconds before everything.
You were like this?
No, everything collapsed. I was bleeding from my hand. My girl did not give a fuck. She was pissed off more about the sink. She did not give a fuck. And then the rest of the trip they were hella short with me. They did not want to talk to me. My grandpa did not say a single word to me.
So
I was like 9 years old.
You had... See, like, that story doesn't make...
What about it doesn't make sense?
It's just like, it makes more sense to break a window as a kid. A vase. You know? Fucking sink. Like, how old were you, bro?
9.
You know what? That's not even your fault.
old.
That's your grandmother's fault for not cleaning.
Well, first of all, it's not even my fault. Why the fuck are they putting the mirror so goddamn high? So, that's not even... That's realistically not...
Yeah, I could reach the mirror when I was 9.
No, sure. Okay, well, you're hella tall. I'm short.
You're really not that short, though.
Dude, you're like 5'8".
I'm 5'8" and I wear heels to work. So it like...
No, but you're like tall.
Yes, I understand that, but I'm telling you at 9, bro.
It's not my fault. You should put the fucking mirror a little bit lower. That's actually kind of heightism if you really think about it.
just grow.
Just grow. I mean, I did for like 3 seconds.
No, but like what we really need to tap into is like your arm strength though, because like...
No, I was strong as fuck when I was...
You said 3 minutes?
No, I was there for like 3 seconds, 3 minutes.
You were like this?
No, yeah, it was enough for me to make one funny face. It's long enough for me to be like...
You're like...
Really? No, but now looking back on it, my grandma made total sense. There's a fucking mirror in the room. Why didn't I just go to the mirror?
No, but it's not. I just feel like as a child...
No, as a child that makes sense.
No, it's like, yeah. It makes sense to hoist yourself up, you know? I don't know why, like, as a child, because my parents had... In their room, their closets are mirrors. And so, like, for some reason, even now, like, because I have a full-length mirror in my room, but I feel like it's not a good one.
Right.
So I would, like, go in there to, like, check my outfit and stuff. But for some reason, I'm like, I can't get caught checking out my outfit. Like, when I was a kid, I would, like, go
when you were a kid?
Like, and now, too, like, I'm, like, embarrassed. I'm, like, I'll, like, sneak over there and be like...
Hey, Mom, what's up?
And then, like, go back. I'll be like...
No, I go into my mom's room, cause their mirror is right behind their door, so they always have their door open.
Right.
So I close it, and I, like, look at myself, and then my mom's like, what? And then I'll walk out.
Yeah, it's, like, embarrassing.
To you? No, my mom does that shit all the time. She'll come into my room, look at her face, and then she walks out. That's it. There's no, hey, what are you doing? Hi,
I feel like
how are you?
it's different when you're the parent, and it's, like, your room. Like,
oh, okay, well, yeah,
they own that shit.
Yeah.
What are they gonna do?
Yeah.
Because my mom will come in my room and be like, what's this? And I'm like, it's mascara. Please just put it down. She's like, I've never
just put the fries in the bag.
Yeah, literally. But I'll let her do it. I mean, what am I going to do? What are you going to do? You didn't let me touch the mascara. Get the fuck out of here.
Well, is there any other childhood broken object stories that you had?
No, I didn't really break a lot of things. One time, actually, I got, like, really mad, and I, like, opened up the, like, bathroom door, and, like, it hit the wall in a big-ass hole.
Oh, shit.
You know.
But that's not, like, you could have blamed that on literally anything.
No. Everybody watched me do it.
Oh, fuck. Okay, never mind.
No, dude, you want to know what I was mad about, too?
It's some stupid shit I already know.
I didn't get this toy from Chuck E. Cheese.
Oh, you were a kid! You was a kid. I thought you were talking about, like, when you were a little older.
No, dude,
oh, well, like, I said childhood,
and we never fixed the door.
Oh, it's still there?
Well, now I told you we don't have a bathroom right now, so, like, it's finally gone, but I swear it's been there since I was, like, 30.
It's a little scar.
Yeah. It's a story to tell.
I had in Mexico. It was a tradition for me. It was a tradition, in Mexico, La La Land, in Catholicism, we have a thing called El Santo Niño, which is basically just a statue of baby Jesus.
Right.
The first time that I ever broke one.
The first time.
The first time I ever broke one, I was visiting my biological dad. At the time, my aunt was working in like a little statue thing for like the church, right? So we go, and we were gonna bring one. So my biological dad is from Zacatecas. My mom's side of the family is from Jalisco. So from Zacatecas to Jalisco, we were gonna bring a Santo Niño. And my dad made me pick out one, and I was like, okay, yeah, fuck it, whatever, right? Now, this isn't my fault, if I'm being so completely honest. It's a statue of baby Jesus, and I'm in charge of it. Really, you're gonna give a 9-year-old a statue? Good.
Wait, pause.
Okay.
Why were you breaking so much shit at the age of 9?
I don't fucking know. It was honestly a curse.
9,
a really bad one.
9 seems rough.
Wait, but listen, okay. So, he starts talking to my aunt, and what do? I start tossing it up in the air, catching it. I'm like Frank Gore in this bitch. I'm actually catching it.
Why were you messing with baby Jesus like that?
I throw it up. Okay, you were gonna sit here and tell me that like a 9-year-old should respect baby Jesus? They see a statue of a baby.
But I just feel like at 9.
But
here's the thing. But here's the crazy thing, and I think this goes into some trauma shit because when I was a child, I had those baby dolls and I took care of them. Mm-hmm. So if somebody gave me a baby Jesus at 9, I'd be like,
oh hell no! It was in the bag. I was swinging that shit.
So
that's honestly.
So where does this go to this not being your fault?
When I die, God is gonna pop in that tape and be like, "Look at this." Yeah, I'm gonna
have to explain yourself at Judgment Day.
No, yeah, 100%. Okay, everybody else is gonna have to explain themselves.
I'm just trying to figure out because you said like this wasn't my fault. But
okay,
you just said
the entire time.
Jesus.
No. So they handed me the thing. They were watching me throw it up in the air and catching it. They were watching me do all this shit. They were watching me, right? Right. My aunt and my dad were watching me do it. They didn't say shit. They weren't like, hey, Diana, put that down before you drop it. They didn't say anything. They were watching me do it, so I was like, okay. I was clearly, whatever, right? Threw it, fell on the floor. Broke into a million pieces. Imagine the Lego piece when you break a Lego in a video game. It's like...
Wait, so is it like clay?
Yeah, it's like a clay.
Okay, so it's like a clay, and
it's hollow on the inside. You want to know how I know?
Because of the way that it broke. Wow.
The second time that I broke it was actually this time it really wasn't my fault.
And no, what was
this one I actually
was the time
really
period?
I think I was like 10 or 11 this time. So, wait, no. Before you say anything, I didn't even know there was a baby Jesus in there. There was a tall, like almost, if not like a little less, you guys can't see it, but there's it's like this tall closet, right? Okay. And there's nothing at the top, just a bunch of boxes, right? So I see like a blanket, but like I don't know what's in the blanket. So I'm thinking it's just a regular blanket.
Yeah.
So I grabbed the tip of the blanket and I pulled it and I was gonna catch it, but I didn't.
Why are people just putting clay baby Jesus on?
It's Mexico, bro. There's baby Jesuses everywhere.
Oh, my bad.
It's normal.
Sorry, I've never been.
Sorry. So I grabbed it and I pulled it and it fell. Lego piece everywhere. And I got scared, so I didn't tell anybody, so I wrapped it back up in the blanket. I wrapped it back up in the blanket and I put it back where I left it. And a night later, my aunt, I didn't know my aunt had bought it. My aunt she bought it. And there's this big old dinner at my grandma's house. And she's like, yeah, let me show you guys the baby Jesus.
She's like...
So she's like, no, she grabs it and she's like, why does it feel like that? She opens it in front of the family, and I'm in the room, and I'm in the room with like a family friend, and I hear everybody go, oh, you know the iCarly ooh sound. That's literally what the fuck it was.
And you were sitting there like,
I was like, oh fuck. I was like, shit, here we go again, bro.
Yeah.
My aunt came into the room. She was like, Dad, what happened to the baby Jesus? I was like, I don't know. And she was like, did you do it? I was like, don't be mad. She was like, you broke it? And I was like, yeah, I broke it. She like marches back.
See, a bitch like me would have kept silent. You didn't see me do it?
She marched back into the like living room where everybody was at. She was like, Diana broke it.
What did you say?
I got scared. I panicked. I feel like they would have known it was me anyways.
Yeah, because you broke the first.
Well, first of all, I broke one, and then I broke a second one. There's the sink in the middle of that. So.
Wait, so like, when you broke it, did you buy a new one?
No, they didn't buy a new one. The first time. No, the first time we did.
How much are they?
To be honest, I don't know.
But like everybody has one.
In Mexico, yeah, it's like kind of a tradition. You kind of have to have one. I know there was a third time, but I honestly can't remember what the third time. I'm pretty sure it was just as traumatic that I blocked it out. But I know that there's a third time.
I wasn't that destructive as a kid.
No, but I didn't know what I was doing. Okay, can you really blame me for that?
Throwing a clay object.
You're a fucking 9-year-old. What do you?
That's old enough.
No,
dude, you're damn near about to go to middle school, bro. Like
no.
But you're in 4th grade at the age of 9, right?
Yeah.
One more year, and then you're in middle school.
Okay.
You're old enough to know
so.
What's fragile and what's not. Like the sink, I completely like will let you slide for that, but like the first, like it's crazy that you said the first time, like that was not my fault. Like you were throwing it.
There was
like,
adults watching
say
me.
That it is the adults' fault.
No, there was adults watching
you.
me. No, they were literally watching me play with the fucking baby Jesus in my hand. I was going like this, and I threw it up in the air, and then I caught it.
Yeah, you know what? I just like there's no reason. I
truly, that's not my fault.
Different breed. I think the second time wasn't your fault. You didn't know he was on the blanket. The first time.
No, the first time. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Partially yours.
I'll have a conversation with that on God tonight. You know.
No, you're like.
Yeah, I'm gonna talk to God about that tonight. Yeah.
Both of them.
Yep.
Just ask for forgiveness.
I'm gonna ask him to remind me of the third time though. I can't. I know
maybe there's a reason.
I can't remember the third. I know there's a third time, but I can't remember the third time.
You sat on him.
I don't think so. Why would I? Why the fuck?
But like, why are people just misplacing him? Like, is there like where are you supposed to put it? Because in my head, I'm imagining like
it's because the thing is like in Mexico they don't believe in like storages. Like they just like if
no. But what I'm saying is like this is a Christmas thing.
No, but if you go to a Mexican household, there's literally like fucking Christmas trees and boxes in like the fucking kitchen. Like,
okay.
There's no like there's like you think they believe in storages? No.
No. Wait, hold up, pause. No,
because they believe in condoms.
No.
You know what I mean?
I'm just saying, like, no. See, here's my point. So you know how like people have that like the birth of baby Jesus like outside of their house or their church. Right. So where does this? Because it's not like that. Like where do you put it in your house?
It's not an ofrenda, but it's like a little ofrenda. Like it's in the inside next to our tree. But
you put it next. Okay.
Yeah. But like the thing is, we don't do it during. Like we have. It's either during like the 25th or after, and it's the day of the 3 guys.
The three
wise men.
What? Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you guys don't celebrate Christmas on Christmas. You
celebrate
we
celebrate
on
midnight.
Christmas Eve.
Yeah. Because then technically that's the night Jesus was born.
Right. Exactly.
And all that hoo ha.
That makes sense. I just like genuinely.
Real one.
I'm just trying
to I'll talk about it. I'll talk about it with him tonight.
Oh, definitely.
He'll probably forgive me.
It's definitely, I mean, you know, it wasn't your fault. It's not like you were trying.
No, I wasn't. Exactly. No, I wasn't. It wasn't like, oh yeah, baby Jesus. Like, no, it was an accident. First of all, okay, realistically, you're a kid. An adult is watching you do something you're probably not supposed to do, and the adult's not stopping you.
To stop, yeah.
So is that really the kid's fault?
Not really, but I still think at the age of 9 you should have known better. But you know what? Whatever. That's neither.
That's neither here nor there.
Yeah, I just that's me.
No, the second time was actually genuinely not my fault.
Yeah, no, the second time is nothing to even talk about at this point. Like, but.
And then there was a third time, but I can't remember the third time. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
I'll get back to you on
maybe
that.
There's just a reason we don't know about that third time.
Maybe.
maybe it was traumatic. Maybe what happened after that third time.
It was all bad for me.
Yeah.
No, it was so bad to the point where when we went back to Mexico I remember after the third time that it happened, my family members were like, yeah, have Diana stay the fuck away from this.
Yeah, actually don't give her the Jesus this year.
It wasn't my fault.
Well.
Okay,
yeah.
the sink and the second time that it happened, it was not my fault.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
100%.
Okay.
The sink sounds like...
I'm gonna have to resolve that. I don't even think I've told my boyfriend that.
That's well, hopefully he sees this
probably, yeah,
and he's gonna be like, oh wow. Lord. That's getting to know each other.
There we go. See, but like I think that's probably the trauma of my like breaking things. It's because like now whenever I fuck up on something, I'm like, I'm sorry. You know what I mean? Maybe that might be it. Oh, maybe okay, trauma unlocked. Maybe that's why. Maybe that's why.
Because you broke Jesus. There's nothing worse than breaking Jesus.
No. There's a lot more worse things than breaking Jesus.
Is there?
Does touching kids not count?
We're not even going there, bro. Like, it's not even that serious. We did not even get that far. We're not at that segment.
Okay, but there's way worse things that you could do in life than break a statue.
You have trauma with breaking things. That was the portion of the thing that I was in. Was like breaking things.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant like overall, like to Jesus.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. See, no. I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Right. I've read Table Talk.
Anyways, now that we got those stories out of the way, earlier this week I asked Tabitha, I was like, oh, can you please like make a list of questions that you have to ask me so that we could get to know each other even more, even better. But like, don't ask me questions that are like, what's your favorite color? Fuck that. I want you to ask me like, what's your social security card? Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's...
Right. I'm really trying to get to know you.
Yeah, exactly. I want to know the real you.
But what is your favorite color?
My favorite color? It's like, I would say pink.
Okay.
Pink and yellow, but not like a fugly yellow. You know,
like Duke Dennis when he likes girls in yellow dresses.
No, yeah, the yellow, yeah, that yellow, that kind of yellow, yeah. Right.
Well, yeah. Deep question. You can ask the first one.
Yeah. Do you want me? Okay. This is you. I already know this is not. You're not gonna like the first one. Because you're gonna like probably I feel like if you could smack me, you probably would. But my first question.
What the fuck are you gonna?
The first question is: do you think if we can think hard enough, we could use 100% of our brain?
Yes. Okay, dude. Wait. Hold on. Wait. Let me break this down, dude. First of all, have you seen the movie Salt?
What?
Salt.
No.
So there's this movie called Salt. I think like. I don't remember who's in it. I cannot remember. I want to say that woman from Mr. and Mrs. Smith. What the fuck is her name? What the fuck?
No, not Anne Hathaway.
Anyways, you know what? Look it up. Okay. Look it up.
Salt?
Look up the movie Salt. Angelina Jolie.
Oh, it was Angelina Jolie.
Okay, so the movie is about like she's like a Russian spy or something.
Okay.
And I came out a long time ago, but like. Basically, they give her this pill where, like, she can use 100% of her brain. Mm-hmm. So she can change her hair color and the length and all this stuff. She can, like, cut her arm off and, like, it'll grow back and, like, all these things. Mm-hmm. But I don't think if we think hard enough, I think it's more of, like... Mm-hmm. I think if it's, like, you, like... No, I think if you let your guard down enough and you like, because the whole thing is like, think in this world, like we have so many things that like block us from thinking, because think about it, you're born, you're a baby, and they say like when kids are young, they can see ghosts because like we don't have that many limitations. We're like hanging out, we're going outside, we're doing all these things. And the reason why we start to get like blocked is we start going to school and they start teaching us like specific things in the criteria that we have to learn, and we have to sit down and we have to, oh, that stuff's not real, blah, 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 blah.
Right.
So it makes us like, not dumb, but like we're only using a certain amount of our brain. Mm-hmm. But like if you think about it, like what are those lizards? Like if you chop their tail off, they can grow it right back.
I know what you mean.
So I'm thinking like we can do that. Like our subconscious mind never sleeps. And you know when people are like manifestation and this is and that, like I truly do believe that like if you think it mm-hmm. and you truly believe it, and like you like if you're like, oh, I'm gonna live in a really expensive house and I'm gonna live here and do that, and like that's what you're working towards. Mm-hmm. I think that's a part of using mm-hmm. a little bit more than 10% of your brain.
Okay.
Right? I mean,
so if you think hard enough in one way,
why not?
You could use half of your brain.
Yeah. Okay. I think if we were able to use 100% of our brain, that would be fucking dangerous.
I don't think society would be the way that it is now.
Dude, we would be living in like Incredibles, like you know, like there's like superheroes and shit, just like casually walking among us. Mm-hmm. That's how it would be.
Mm. Yeah. I wish I could be Elastigirl so I could sit at my desk and like extend my arm to the file whenever. Here, can you get a file?
And then you go to her office and
then it slithers in.
You don't think that would scare the shit? You're like, Hannah, can you grab this?
Yeah. No, you know what I would do, dude? For the fuck of it, I would like grow another arm out of my shoulder, have it slither over. And give her the file.
While you're typing. But do you really think that you could do all those things at one time?
Yeah.
Like, if you had more hands. Like, you know when people are like, oh, if I had more arms, I could do, like, more shit. Yeah. I could get more shit done. I don't think I would be able to get more shit done. Because it's like, you can't write a paper and also type it with your left hand. Like, that's just not how shit works.
I've tried. It doesn't go good.
Why did you try that?
Because I was probably like in middle school and I'm like, I want to be more efficient and have
You're like this. I just don't think
I was just as slow as typing as I was writing. I couldn't focus. I really couldn't. And I'm pretty sure if you use 100% of your brain, you'd be able to be like, you know.
Yeah, I think if you could use 100% of your brain, you could find a way to like clone yourself.
Yeah. Clone yourself is crazy though.
I actually don't.
I feel like there's more than a lot of weirdos that would clone themselves just to make out with themselves. Like, you know that episode of Family Guy where Stewie clones himself and he's like, yeah, I can use this for good. And he's just making out with himself in the corner. And the weirdest thing about it is that nobody's batting a fucking eye.
Like, is it weird if you're making out with yourself?
Okay, but like, no, actually, I'm not gonna ask that. Never mind.
Is that too deep?
No, that's not too deep. Would you make out with yourself? Elon Musk was like, I'll give you a clone right fucking now. Do whatever you want with it.
No, I think I'd be scared because, like, you know how... I think the thing that would freak me out so bad is the fact that I really don't know what I look like. Like, you know what you look like in a mirror. Mm-hmm. And they say that apparently you think that you look worse than what, like, other people perceive you as.
Yeah.
So if I had a clone of exactly myself, I would be so mesmerized at how I actually look. But would I think that I was 10 times... Because, like I said, like, you look in the mirror and you're like, I'm not even that bad. But, like, everybody's like, that's the baddest bitch. Like, what the fuck? But, like, if you saw yourself out, like, not in a mirror...
Right.
Like, would you still think that you're not bad? Or would you, like, be like, damn, she's cute.
She aight.
But I wouldn't be able to know that.
Right.
I don't want to clone myself. I'm glad I don't have a twin. I wonder if twins, like... You're ugly.
Did you know, like, Kai Cenat is a twin?
Like a
like a boy and a girl.
I need to see his sister.
I saw it briefly because his mom was on stream.
I saw his mom. His mom's cute.
His mom is bad.
Yeah.
When she starts talking, I'm like, yep, I would want you to yell at me.
Enough. It was not. We were not.
Dude, I know we're getting to know each other.
I'm
sorry. I thought this was a safe space.
I don't even want to get to know. Don't even get me on the topic of Kai Cenat. Because then I'm going to get on the topic of Duke Dennis. Yeah. And that's the whole reason why we made this podcast.
Was for Duke Dennis to notice us.
Because when she becomes famous... Look me in my eyes right now. I'm telling you this. I'm looking straight at the camera.
The viewers or me?
The viewers.
Oh, okay.
When she becomes famous, because, like, they're going to make an edit of this, right? Because then when I do see Duke Dennis, it's going to be like, dude, I can imagine on TikTok right now, like, somebody makes an edit of me. When she becomes famous, I'm going to meet Duke Dennis. And then there's going to be, it's going to, like, flashbang into, like, a picture of me and Duke Dennis. Do you see
this is your episode. This is your episode.
But like I'm manifesting it. Like we just talked about using 100%.
I love how you're manifesting me being famous for the simple reason of you being Duke Dennis. Yeah, it's not even for me to be successful and like have a happy life. No, I just want to be Duke Dennis.
No, you. Wait a minute. No, but I think you will have a good life.
No, but I'm saying, like, the simple fact you want me to be famous is just to meet Duke Dennis. Like, I'm more than sure you don't give a fuck about what happens after.
No, I do. I really do. I genuinely do. Because, like, I want all my friends to succeed. But I just feel like, you know, once you get invited to whatever...
An AMP party.
Bro, and if you get invited to an AMP party, right? I'm doing a body shot off Ray.
Ray? That is crazy. Out of all the people that are in AMP, Ray.
No, hear me out.
Don't get me wrong, Ray's cute, but like Ray?
No, hear me out. I'm not doing it out Duke Dennis. That's too much. I'm pulling my pants down if I do that. But the reason why I said Ray is because he seems like the only one that would be down.
I feel like Phantom would be more down than that.
I feel like Phantom has like an any belly button. And like... Alright, enough. I'm done. Phantom, let me do a body shot of your roll, bro.
That is out of pocket.
Yeah, Phantom might be down. You know what? Not too much. See, I told you we can't get on this topic because Duke Dennis is gonna eventually.
It always goes back to Duke Dennis.
No, it always goes back.
No, every podcast that we have just goes back to Duke Dennis.
Oh fuck! And then one day Duke Dennis will be sitting with us. And,
right.
And we've had this conversation before where like I talk the most outrageous shit, and then I'm gonna be sitting here like this.
Hello, Mr. Dennis.
Hi, Mr. Dennis.
Sir Dennis. Sir Dennis is crazy.
But just know I will be wearing a yellow dress just like Clem.
Right. Do you have your questions lined up?
Okay, I had a question.
Okay.
No, you gotta follow me on this question.
Okay. I'll close my eyes so I could be immersed.
So if you could listen to music and the music could turn you back into time, like you could go back in time, but you could only listen to one genre of music.
Who would it be?
And what time period would you go to? Because you have to remember, like, music is constantly changing. Like, the music that I was listening to when I was, like, in 2017 is so drastically different from the music now.
Can I give you two options? Or no?
Okay.
Can I give you one? How would I give you one option and then an honorable mention?
Oh, we love an honorable mention.
Ooh, now this is tough because I don't know. Okay, I would go to, like, 2016. You know what I mean? But then, like, when you started talking, I was like, Tupac all the way.
But you'd have to go back to that time.
To the 90s.
Like, when they were actually, like, at their peak. Or, like, not, I mean, not specifically the artists,
when they were
like,
alive.
the music, yeah. Alive, but also at their peak. Like, you're not gonna listen to, like... Okay, let's say you do go back to 2016 and you're like, Juice WRLD, you know what I mean? You're not going to go like to where he was only doing his SoundCloud stuff. Because only the real ones know.
Right.
Yeah, we're talking about like as soon as he dropped, what's it called?
Oh, bro, but 2016 was the time to be fucking alive.
Exactly,
I'm honestly
my
really,
point.
you know what? I think it would be 2016. But do I have to pick I have to pick a person?
But no, but also, would you be the age that you are now? You'd be the age that you are now.
Mm-hmm.
During that time.
Okay.
Because you're going back in time. You're time traveling.
Right. So, it would be... I have to pick a person?
You have to pick a genre, of music.
Because
you can only... Let's say, you go back to time...
SoundCloud rap isn't a genre, is it?
At that time. Because think about it. Part of the SoundCloud era was Juice WRLD, Trippie Redd, P&B Rock, Uzi.
Yeah.
X. I feel like there's a female rapper I'm missing.
Kamayo was in the XXL class, but I don't...
Not in 2016?
It was 2017, 2018.
Right.
No, he passed away in 2018, so it was 2017.
Damn.
Mm-hmm. To me, the SoundCloud era was from 2016 to 2018.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nobody can tell me otherwise, because honestly, if I'm hot take.
I'm scared.
The SoundCloud era died when X died.
I think it died when Juice died.
Really?
Because it started with X dying. I feel like stuff started...
Okay, so it started
X died, and then Juice died.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it went downhill from there.
Yeah.
But then, like, to me, personally, when P&B died... Because granted, like, he was alive and the SoundCloud rap era was done. Mm-hmm. But I think that, like, when P&B died, that was, like, that's the end of SoundCloud. That solidified it. That's the end. Yeah. Like, Trippie Redd, I feel like right now, like, he says it in his interviews, like, he's like, people, like, everybody in my, like, thing are dead.
Well, like, he says that, and I'm like, okay, realistically, everybody from the SoundCloud era that was actually, like, known, Peep, X, Juice, P&B.
Right.
That's 4 people. Mm-hmm. What the fuck about, like, Uzi, Ski?
Yes, no, there's Uzi that's still there. Right. I just wouldn't put Ski in the equation. And I know that he was a big, but I don't think that what
about him is not in the equation?
I just feel like he was, like, a certain... Like, it was, like, a different kind of sound. Like, I don't know. Like, not a lot of people were, like... Well, of my friends were, like, yo, put that Ski on. Like, nobody was saying that.
No, in 8th grade, I had a homie, his name was Denzel. He put me on Ski and X, and he would, like, every time they dropped, be like, throw on Ski, throw on X.
No. Yeah. And Ugly God, he's still alive.
Yeah, Ugly God. What the fuck? He fell off, though.
Dude. And Black and Miles is my...
What is Ugly God up to now? You know?
Not a damn thing. I'll tell you that right now.
He probably made hella money off that one song and then dipped.
Yeah, no, but that's what I'm saying. I feel like Ski wasn't in the equation of, like, the big... Because these guys were making... When you think about it, like, who was making a completely new sound? Those guys. Those guys were, like, also collabing with each other and doing all of that. And I don't think Ski... I think Ski was, like, an outlier. Like, he was big, but I just don't think...
He was the outlier.
Yeah, I don't think that he was the, like... Like, I definitely put him in there. Right. He was definitely there, but I just... Where is he at now?
Gotcha. He's still doing music.
At least Trippie... No, but...
Trippie's
still doing his thing. I don't care what anybody says.
I would go back to 2016, and if I had to pick a person, it would be X. That is my man. No X slander in the fucking comments. I don't care.
No way.
When I die, I want that comparison of him and me. You know, when other people die. You know, when, like, famous people die, like, for whatever reason, fuck-ass fans compare his face to the other face. You know, when the Queen died, they, like, did a half split of their faces. That shit pisses me off. No, can I rant for a second? I hate the fact that, like, dumbass X fans are over here like, dude, he was the next Tupac, and when he died, they, like, split-face Tupac's face and X's face. That shit pisses me off.
I feel like that's not even comparable.
No, but when I die, do that to me.
You and X?
Yeah, you and X. Like, half his split, if I have a picture of me.
And then we'll do half you and half the Queen, just for fun.
Fuck the Queen. I don't know, do it with X.
You mean Malibu? Malibu Barbie?
Malibu Barbie.
Remember how they were saying that?
Yeah. That every time a royal dies, Trisha Paytas has a kid. Or they are Trisha Paytas' kid.
It makes sense to me.
Oh, fuck. Okay, next question. What's your favorite thing to be mad about?
That I can't see my forehead.
No, but like
I'm just kidding. No.
like,
like genuinely. Mm-hmm. Okay, lately.
Let's be for real. I'm a hater ass bitch.
Oh,
like
yeah,
what's
all
something
the
you
time.
love to hate or be mad about?
Honestly, right now, and me and my friend, like, I think my friend gets more mad about this than me, but like when I see a Cybertruck, bro, oh my. Yeah, like, dude, that.
I remember when we went out and you saw a Cybertruck, you're like, ugh!
Dude, it's disgusting.
Like, you had a visceral reaction to it.
I think the thing that bothers me so bad is, like, I'm not even trying to get into the politics of it. Like, we're not going to talk about Elon Musk, but what I do want to talk about is, like, the car looks like it needs to be on the fucking line.
What do you mean?
Like, doing war shit. Like, the car is fucking bulletproof. Hold on. You just see a random tech bro driving a car that's bulletproof. Bro, I promise you nobody's coming for you.
Who are your ops? Let's be so fucking for real. Because the way when Elon was like, yeah, the Cybertruck is bulletproof, let's be so fucking for real. It's a bunch of fucking nerds that dick ride Elon Musk. Who the fuck is gonna, like, who are your ops? But
that's my point, is like,
China?
Why is the car, like, wait, is this can go into conspiracy now. Does Elon know something that we don't? Is that why the tech bros have a bulletproof car?
Who's the fucking car made for? Chapo? Like,
but that's what I'm saying is, like, I just feel like he did that because, like, this is gonna be controversial, what I'm gonna say.
Okay.
And you can take this out if you feel like it's going too far.
Right.
But I can respect Elon Musk's creativity.
Right? No, yeah.
Okay.
No, because, like, it's, on paper, it's a good idea.
Yeah, dude, like, when he made that fucking, like, flamethrower.
First of all, wait, back up. The flamethrower, literally nobody's fucking business to have a fucking
nobody asked for that. But that's the thing is, like, okay, I can respect that because, you know, like, from an early age, he was like, I'm gonna make a fucking flamethrower.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? So I can respect it, but at the same time, it's like, Teslas make sense to me. Like, they're fuel efficient and, like, sure, whatever, they self-drive and they do all this shit. What does the Cybertruck have
that a regular truck doesn't? Mind you, I'm gonna be so dead ass with you. I have not seen one fucking person with a Cybertruck actually hauling shit.
But I did see some dude put hella bikes in the back.
Okay.
So
what kind of bikes?
Just like dirt bikes, like I think like him and his family. But like I can respect that. But what I'm saying is like I feel like the build of the car, first of all, it's selfish. Like people who have like big ass trucks and then take up like 2 parking spots, it's like, why are you taking your big ass truck to the fucking grocery store?
It doesn't even fit in a normal parking spot.
But that's what I'm saying.
That's it's like why did it, like at this point, why don't you just make an El Camino?
But dude,
like at that fucking point, just make a buff ass El Camino and you're fine.
Dude, it just like doesn't make sense. So now what? Are we gonna have like, you know how they have like special parking for like or like fuel efficient vehicles or like to plug in your car and this and that? Are they gonna start having that for fucking Cybertrucks?
No,
like wide ass fucking.
No, they barely fit in part yet. No,
but that's what I'm saying.
It pisses me off.
It pisses me off. And then you see the fool driving the Cybertruck, and it's like this lame ass like
it's
fucking
a white guy
tech bro.
He works in fucking San Francisco.
Dude, he works in fucking Mountain View.
You know what sucks is that we're in the peak of like all that shit. Like, we're not in Silicon Valley, but, like, we're in, like, smack dab where, like, everybody, like, resides, you know what I mean?
No, but it really sucks because I have to drive from to San Jose every day. And, like, the shit that I see on the road is insane. I saw fucking Waymo the other day.
Where?
On the fuck?
On the freeway?
Yes!
On what, 101?
Yes!
That's not
I thought they were only in
San Francisco, yeah.
I don't know.
I thought they were only in the city.
Me too.
That's crazy.
Maybe the owner said, come
maybe the Waymo was hijacked and kidnapping.
But like what I'm saying is like I'm
sorry. Again, sorry to interrupt, but I do not fucking trust the Waymo.
No.
Might as well rent a Tesla and not drive it. You know what I mean? At least you have more control.
Yeah, I don't get. That's a little bit ahead of me. I feel like I'm like getting to that like part of my life where I'm like.
No,
I'm not getting it there.
No.
Maybe if I was going down the street. Like, if I was going from one club to another club.
Yeah, yeah.
But then, like, the people that just, like, vandalize Waymos, like, inside the...
Leave them alone.
No. Yeah,
you leave that little guy alone. He's not bothering nobody.
Scram! No, I'm not. Yeah, I can't. The Waymos scare me, but the idea sounds cool. Gotcha. But, like... They don't piss me off because I'm like, oh, that sounds fun. Okay. A fucking Cybertruck? No, get out of my face, bro.
Yeah. I can't respect you.
Go, if you're gonna drive a Cybertruck, drive it,
drive it the fuck away from me.
I guess if you're going camping, whatever. To work at your office job.
Yeah, I don't.
And I know you got a Toyota. At home, like, I don't know. That's a thing that I like to get mad about. I can rant about
Cybertrucks.
I can rant about a Cybertruck forever.
Yeah. Okay.
That's just what
we'll make that another episode. Anyway,
we're just on the Cybertruck. Fucking.
What's your question?
What do you tell yourself? Like, what is a philosophy that gets you through your life? Like, is there anything that you tell yourself that, like...
There's two things.
I know you get mad as fucking here.
Anyways, so the quote that I tell... Okay, there's two. The first one, I'm so dead ass when I say this. It is what it is.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Then the second one is God's will, God's way.
That's like the religious version of saying it is what it is.
Yeah. God's will, God's way.
Yeah, you're like... But I feel like that's hella good to go by because, like...
Yeah, like, she's so fucking lucky I'm a retired crash out. Because if it was 2019 Diana, me working here, she sent me that fucking email, I would have been like, are you... being so for real, I would have been like, I was not working here. Like, there's been so many times where I'm like on the brink of like, are you for real?
Yeah, no, I definitely think that that's a good one to go by if you're going through life in general. Because sometimes I'd be stressed out and then I'm like,
which is like,
yeah.
I'm more than sure half of them are actual shit.
Yeah. Okay, well, actually, no, I'm gonna have to blur it out because it's YouTube. But when I was in high school, when shit happened to me, I was like, fuck, I should just fucking kill myself.
Should just put those sewer slide doors up, huh?
Fuck, bro, those Ben jokes didn't fucking work. Fuck, bro. Fuck. Dude, I took enough Ben & Jerry's to see the Hat Man, but not Death. What the fuck is this shit? Alright, my last question. Do you think ghosts could be considered time travelers?
No, they're stuck in time. They're not even a lot. Well, I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
I mean...
You don't think ghosts would be time travelers? I think it would be considered a form of time travel. Because, like... I mean, when you think about it, if, like, somebody died in 1920, they're stuck in, like, 1920 attire. Like, have you heard when, like, mediums are like, she's stuck in a 1920s dress. She's looking for her husband. Dumbass ghost looking for her husband.
But, like, ghosts are apparently supposed to, like, not know that they're dead. But I think
I think is a crock of shit.
Yeah, because, like, of course you're gonna, like, have your best fit on.
God forbid they have their worst fit on when they died.
God forbid.
You know, when I think about it, do you think ghosts that die butt-ass naked, do you think they're... Do you think the ghosts that die butt-ass naked...
Being found in your dead butt naked is just...
No. But, like... No. But, like, let's say, like, this was a video game, and from time to time, like, have you seen, like, do you know that game Phasmophobia?
No.
Okay,
what's it called?
Phasmophobia?
Oh, she said plasmophobia. I was like...
I don't think that's... Okay, let's say, like, a medium. Okay, let's say, like, there's a dude named fucking Travis.
Okay.
Let's say there's a dude named Travis. He dies naked.
Right.
Does he die naked and he comes back naked, or he comes back in clothes? Because remember, you said ghosts don't know that they're dead. So now if he doesn't know that he's dead, does he know that he's naked?
Well, I think he would know that he's naked.
No, but you said that, okay, no, that's kind of stupid if I'm being honest, because you're like, oh yeah, they don't know they're dead. So how the fuck would they know that they're naked?
Because if a ghost comes back, okay, we're assuming that a ghost comes in, like, the form that they're in, right?
Right.
Why would they not know that they, like, if you were a ghost right now and you look down at yourself, you would know if you were fucking naked.
Now, if I were to play Contrarium, or however the fuck you say it, what if you're in, like, the first person POV, right? Like, where, you know how, like, you're in your first, like, POV. What if I look down and there's nothing there?
See, but, like, okay, now hear me out. When people claim to see ghosts, they usually see them wearing something.
Right, so that's what I'm saying. If someone dies naked,
so
they come back
doesn't
naked.
know that it's being seen.
Because when have you heard an account of a medium or somebody seeing a ghost butt ass naked?
Never.
There you go.
Well, mediums don't normally see the ghost. They see, like, symbols.
Okay.
Apparently.
Now, what if there was a medium that had nothing to lose and was like, yeah, I see ghosts.
And he's packing, bro.
And he's packing.
I just don't think that that's...
So you don't think they're time
I
travelers?
think that the thing about, like, okay, and this is just, like, my POV, is that if you're gonna see somebody as a ghost, you're gonna see them in the form that they want you to be seen in. Like, nobody's gonna come to you, like, butt naked if they're trying to tell you, like, I love you.
Now, what if the ghost was trying to fuck you?
This is not Scary Movie, bro. Have you not seen Scary Movie?
No, I have seen.
So remember when she's, like...
She's getting fucked by the ghost?
Yeah. I just don't think that a ghost would try to do that. I think a ghost would come... I don't know. Would I consider them time travelers?
Mm-hmm.
Not really. They're stuck. Like, they know... Did they...
Now get this. There was... Oh, well, no, they died at the same time. Never mind.
Who?
There was apparently in Ghost Adventures, Zach Bagans.
No.
We're
not talking about
No. He has dabbled with ghosts plenty of times. He is just as much of a ghost adventurer.
We need answers.
And we're about to get them right now. Apparently, now I don't know how true this is, when Zach Bagans was at the Winchester house, his grandma died. And the grandma apparently came to him in the spirit box session.
At the Winchester Mystery House?
Yes.
Maybe.
That's why apparently he's never returned, which I think is a crock of shit.
I think
and
that show, now I believe in ghosts and I want to make that clear, but I think that show is a crock of fucking bullshit. You know that shit.
No.
Diana.
No, when I was a kid, I would eat that shit.
Oh, me and my parents, dude, oh my god, we would watch that shit all day, but we were definitely, my dad, like, we watched it to hate on them.
Oh, yeah.
Like, cause, like, okay, what's the main guy's name?
Zach?
Yeah. Why is he always wearing those stupid ass glasses, and he's always wearing a shirt that's way too fucking tight?
Yeah. He's trying to show off his muscles, dude. Leave him alone. You know what I love about that show is that they send the most, like, they send Aaron in, like, the scariest fucking places.
No, and that's what me and my dad would hate about, too.
Zach would be like, this girl was murdered, her entrails were all over the room, this was proven true. We're sending Aaron in there.
No, yeah.
This room is proven to have exorcisms and possessions. We're sending Aaron in there.
No, and the thing is that Aaron's the biggest motherfucker. Like, not calling him, like, big. I'm just saying, like, in general, he's, like, bigger than all of them. Yeah. And, like, he's the scariest one. He's like...
My favorite is when he's running down the hallway. When he's running down the hallway of the abandoned hospital, and he looks at a door, and he runs in there, and then he runs out.
Yeah, and he's like... He's always... Dude, shit, you know what I should do? I should just make a compilation of him being like, oh shit, and he's like constantly like running, like grab clutching his girls and all that. And, like,
Aaron be clutching his pearls.
All the fucking time.
You know who else? I really like Zach for the simple fact that, like, when he gets annoyed, he's not getting anything. He starts screaming. He's like, show yourself! Like, man, nobody's gonna show yourself. Like, let's be so for real.
Nobody's showing themselves.
Themselves.
I don't know about him. I just don't know about that show. I also don't think, like, I could ever hunt ghosts. Like, if a ghost comes to me, like, I'll never go to a medium. Like, I believe them, I think, to an extent.
Right.
But I don't think that I'd ever go to a medium and be like, all right, Granny, I'm waiting for... Like, no, like, I'm not going to do that.
I want it to happen organically.
I want it to happen organically. I'm not going to, like, search for a ghost. However, I would like to go to, like, the Winchester and, like, go to these things just to see it, not to be like...
I've had an experience at the Winchester that I actually, like, low-key, like, did not fuck with at all.
But would you go back?
No, I love going back. I always go back. But, like, every time we take a tour into that room, I'm, like, clutching my pearls. Yeah. Because I don't know if I ever told you, but the first time I ever went in there was, so we were going into so two things. We were walking into the ballroom, and this strong-ass scent of roses, like, comes out of nowhere. Like, strong. Didn't think of it, walked out, right? We go to a room that was apparently Sarah Winchester's sister, and it was called her room, but it was called the Redwood Room. Because apparently it was, like, made out of redwood,
Right.
Go in there, and it felt like somebody, like, was pressing down on my chest, like, this. Like, it felt it felt like somebody was, like, putting their whole weight on my chest. And I turned to my friend Andrew, and I was like, I was, like, kind of gasping for her. I was like, I feel like I can't breathe. And then the tour guide was like, she fucking went pale as fuck. So that's how I know, like, something was wrong, because I turned to my friend and she heard me say, like, I feel like I can't breathe. And he was like, are you sure? Like, are you okay? Like, do you need to sit down? He was like, we've been walking for a bit. Maybe that might be it. And I was like, dude, I used to walk, like, miles. Like,
right.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, I would walk from point A to point B, like, in high school. Like, right. I'm not, like, you know what I mean? Like, I could walk. Like, but after that, so we leave immediately. Like, once we leave that room, I'm like, okay, I'm fine. So we told the tour guide afterwards, because we were like, we're kids, like, just asking fucking questions. I was like, hey, I smell, like, do you get, like, what's the, because in my head I was like, those roses smell really fucking good. I was like, I was asking her, I was like, hey,
what kind of Febreze do you use?
I was like, hey, is there, like, a scent, or, like, did you use a perfume or something like that? She was like, what are you talking about? And I was like, yeah, in the ballroom, I smell, like, roses. Like, what kind of roses do you guys get? Again, bitch's face went pale as fuck. She was like,
shit.
Oh, that's usually a sign Sarah Winchester's around. And I was like, oh, sick. And then I told her, and then when she was like, I just don't like talking about experiences in the house. So we were outside already. So I had told her, so she had come up to me and she was like, when you were saying that you couldn't breathe in the Redwood Room, like, that's common. That's common in the house, that, like, there's ghosts, like, being like, ooh.
I wonder why it only happened to you, though.
Yeah.
Well.
Then I also got told that her daughter passed away in August, and she gets, like, close to people that are born in August. My fucking birthday's in August.
She needs to get away from me.
Yeah. But it's a cool house. I honestly, like, I really enjoy, like, from time to time, like, at least once a year I try to go, because, like, it's not even, like, oh, ghosts. It's because I actually like the fucking house.
Yeah,
like,
and the history is really cool.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like the most, like, San Jose thing we ever did was, like, we took a field trip there in 3rd grade.
Oh, that's fun.
That was cool, but, like, I was scared as shit, dude. Yeah. Like, I feel like that, like, when I think about it now, I'm like, that is the craziest thing to bring 3rd graders to.
But also super historic.
Oh, no, dude, it was dope. But it was, like, one of the last times that was, like, my first and last time going. I would love to go again. Yeah,
there was, the most recent time I went was probably, like, a year or two ago. I went with my, a group of friends. It was Andrew, Jade, a whole bunch of us, right? And me and Raph were standing next to each other. When you start the tour, you start at the front of the house, so it's the entrance, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, I didn't know this, but, so I'll get to it. So me and Raph were standing next to each other, and we're standing in front of a window, and we're listening to the tour guide, and all of a sudden on the window we hear,
oh, fuck no.
I'm thinking, like, me and Raph immediately, like, turn, thinking it's like, another tour guide like sending us in or some shit like that, right? Go in. The window that was tapped on was where the mourning room was at, so that's where they kept bodies for the funerals so that they would hold service.
No, fuck no.
And then during that, I was like, dude, I feel fucking dizzy in here. I turned to Jade and she was like, I need to get the fuck out of here. Like, I'm feeling dizzy, like bad. Me, Jade, and I think it was Drew that was like, I feel fucking dizzy in here.
Dude, that's crazy. I feel like that's how have you ever been to like the mystery spot?
Yeah, I fucking hate the mystery spot.
I got hella dizzy there. Like,
I got the fattest fucking headache I've ever had as a fucking kid at the mystery spot.
Yeah, dude, that shit was intense. Like, I wonder what that means to get headaches like that.
Can I also say something? I think the mystery spot is a fucking crock of shit.
What? How is it a crock of shit?
Dude, I honestly feel like there must be like, they have it, I just don't. It's a tourist trap. You know the Mystery Shack on Gravity Falls? That's what I feel like.
No fucking way, Diana. Are you serious?
Well, I also need to go back.
You need to go back. So, like, okay, I went once when I was a kid. Mm-hmm. And then when I was in college, my friend wanted to go for, like, her birthday.
Right.
So, like, we went. And, like, dude, the thing that is unexplainable to me is, like, I don't know if you remember, but there's this part where, like, he puts this slab, like, there's this, like, railing. Mm-hmm. And he's like, yo, give me, like, your chapstick or something that's, like,
and it goes up or something.
And it goes up. And it's not like it's, like, a random thing with a magnet in it. Like, they're asking you for your stuff. Like, how do you explain that?
I need to go back. We should make that an episode.
Dude.
Debunking places that we don't believe in.
Dude, I believe in it, but I'm down to debunk it. Just get ready to have a headache.
I'll probably pop in a Benadryl.
I just don't, like, I understand why it's crazy, but I don't think that that's a money scheme.
I think it is. It has to be.
Really?
Also, you know what we should do for videos? We should do a lot of touristy stuff in the Bay Area.
Because I've never Pier 39.
From time to time I go to Pier 39, but I've never been to Alcatraz.
Me neither.
I've never been to Coit Tower.
Me neither.
I've been to Lombard Street.
I haven't. I don't do that tourist shit, bro.
That's why we need to do it.
I'm down.
Because don't you realize that, like, I've never realized it till, like, this year, but, like, what the fuck is that?
People upstairs.
Oh, shit. I don't realize that. I didn't realize it, but, like, we live in a tourist trap, like, 30 minutes away.
Yeah. Exactly why I don't do it.
Oh,
I feel like just
we could do the Winchester, the Alcatraz,
all in one day. Brother, get your gas money ready, bro.
Yeah, we'll start in Alcatraz, or we'll start in Santa Cruz.
Dude, I'm just gonna, like, come out with, like, a
6
bunch
in
of,
the morning.
Like, tourist shit. Dude, no, like...
I love San Francisco.
I'm gonna, like, absolutely fully, like, commit to this, like, my outfit.
We should roleplay. We should roleplay, like, we're from Chicago or some shit like that. Wow, can you believe it?
Can you believe this? They don't got this at the Bean.
No.
Can you believe this shit?
Oh no, dude! Oh, it's like the Victorious episode that we were talking about, where we role play first person to break fucking gets the boot.
Dude,
we need to go with, like, a big group of people and we all role play. Whoever, like, breaks character loses.
Yeah. You gotta hold the camera.
That group will hold the camera.
Dude, yeah, we should do that.
We should have somebody cosplay as the Hat Man.
Enough.
Okay, and that's where we end the episode.
Scene.
Next episode of this, I don't know. Fucking good luck whenever.
Next season,
either next month or next season. Who knows?
New stories, new trauma. Oh my gosh.
New trauma unlocked. That's gonna be, dude. We'll save that for the next one. Actually, never mind. Anyways, peace.
I'll save it for the podcast.
Love. Goodbye.